Hey everybody, it's Holly from Visit Brainerd, and I'm with Erin Caswell, who is kind of new to the area. We're going to get into a little bit of those details. We're sitting in the seats at Stage North Theater, right here at the Franklin Arts Center, and we're going to be talking to you about the Laramie Project, which is a new play. Or do you call it a play or production? Does it both?
It's a play. It's a theatrical production.
Theatrical production. That's coming up.
Yes.
So we've got some details that we need to share with you. But first, tell us a little bit about you and how you got here.
Sure. So I moved here about a year ago in March with my husband from Chicago. We've been living there for about 9 years, doing theater, being professional actors, and my husband got an opportunity to move to his family's farm up here, where he's from Little Falls. So
Okay.
that's why we suddenly found ourselves from the big city, right in the middle of a farm.
It's a very different situation.
Yes.
So you started to dive right into the theater scene
Immediately. Yep.
because you just couldn't help it.
Exactly.
It's in you, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you have not produced a play at Stage North yet. This is your first, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Directing is very much you're kind of walking the line between being the liaison between the producers, meaning the folks who decide how much money we can use, et cetera, and the actors who are actually performing. So
Okay.
I'm coming up with the vision for everybody.
So pretty exciting for you.
Yes.
Kind of a heavy job.
It is.
And speaking of heavy job for a heavy play.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about this one? I was telling Erin before we sat down that I was not really familiar with this story, and I did a little bit of research on it. And it's a hard topic.
Mm-hmm.
So let's hear about it.
Sure. The Laramie Project is a story of, well, at first it came out of something that happened about 25 years ago in October, where a young Laramie man, he was a college student,
Mm-hmm.
was attacked and killed in a hate crime because he was gay.
Right.
And that's what the text says about this person that did it to him, that he simply didn't agree with his lifestyle, and that's why he did it. And then this play sprung out from the Tectonic Theater Project, which was a New York-based theater company. They decided to go to Laramie and speak with the folks in that town to discuss what happened, what happened when you were there, what are your thoughts, what was your perspective, basically.
So they did the interviewing to put on a play about what had happened.
Right.
Wow. Okay.
So it's very much a documentary style piece. So
very cool. It's very different for Stage North.
Yes.
Also.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah. So we are really excited. This is it's a hard topic, I think, for a lot of people, and I am very intrigued as to how this is going to lay out on the stage.
Yeah.
I just can't even envision it, so I'm giving you lots of kudos and lots of props for being the person to have the vision in making this happen. So we're glad that you're here.
Thank you.
What do you think the age limit should be, or should there be, for this play?
Well, I'm glad you said that, because the themes of this play are very much applicable to all of us as human beings. But that being said, like we were saying how heavy this material is, it's not necessarily maybe a fun time for young folks looking like for just a fun day at the theater. It's more for folks that want to see a range of emotions, human experience. It's very powerful, moving,
meaningful.
I want everybody to walk away like kind of looking at something differently, even if it's not necessarily this specific experience in time. Just the themes that come up.
I think parents need to use their best judgment. It's a mature audience.
Yeah.
So parents and grandparents out there, keep that in mind. How big of a cast do you have for this one?
I have 10 people. However, these 10 actors are creating about 60 characters with their work.
Oh my goodness,
Wow.
wow.
Each actor plays, I'd say 3 to 6 characters. I had a couple actors.
My mind is like blowing up right now. I can't imagine the chaos behind the scenes, right?
Well, people out there can't see it, but we will have the play structured or the stage set up in such a way that they can access their costumes during the production, and audiences will be able to view the metamorphosis of the actors into the characters.
How unique.
So that's going to be
Wow, okay.
one of the things you can look forward to when you come see this show.
Right.
To see the transformations, you can see the actual work of the actors as they take on different mannerisms, different speech patterns. The script is very specific, as we talked about. It all sprung from interviews. So the writers wrote in the script how these people actually talked.
Wow, okay, so the cast has, not only just do they have to memorize like one part, but they're memorizing all the parts.
Many.
Yeah, multiple
Yes.
parts. Wow, this is gonna be impressive, I have a feeling.
Yeah.
Like, when is the play? What are the dates, times, and then of course tickets?
Absolutely. October 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th,
Okay.
7:30 and 2 o'clock. You can check out on our Facebook page, the website for the days in which times are, corresponding.
Right, and so it's super easy to go to your website and pick your tickets up. I was just looking around on that earlier. So the tickets online are $10, but there's a $2 booking fee, which is not a big deal. Or if you buy the tickets here at a Needle Pulling Thread, which is a storefront right here in the Franklin Arts Center, no fees for that.
Right.
Okay.
Or $10 at the door.
$10 at the door. I can't wait to see this one. I'm very much excited to see what you do, how you pull this together. Such a deep topic, and then of course the talented cast that you have collected. So there you guys have it. We will see you here at Stage North for at the Laramie Project.